between the Indianapolis Colts and the Carolina Panthers. Two of the NFL's best starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Looking to throw right away. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a... game. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Let's go now. Ready.
He's going to throw it. Completed over the middle. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
50, green. Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He's got Ayuk downfield. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Panthers first.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Set, ready. Ready.
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Clock, 10. Here we go. Set.
They go right back to Etienne. Look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry.
Cycle. Black Ultra. Ready. Hut.
He'll work against the blitz. Short pass brought in. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They'll run, Etienne. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Give some credit to those offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the first down run often leads to second down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Anders Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. It's Bashard Smith now with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
70, 71. Crack all 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
Straight to the air is Richardson. This is Reed working the right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. 1st and 10 from the 32. Locates Adonai Mitchell. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish off their opening drive. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Colts respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. Some room to work. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take the lead on the first play of the drive. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. Now, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age. You're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play. They just did.
It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Inside handoff goes to ETN. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Black 40. Fight, 97. Hut.
2nd and goal, they're going to throw. Escapes and he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow their early lead to 13.
Pretty cool moment. That is the first rushing score of his young career. Look, I'm not going to say it's the first of any. We just don't know in this league. But I do know that's a confidence builder for this entire offense when your quarterback can score using his legs as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
19, Charger, 19, Cougar, 19.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. The throw right side, caught by Goddard. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out and gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Ready,
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 7.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. 21-7 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Time for the 2nd quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points.
Panther 11, Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler, 79 Broncos. Ready, ready?
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Coming to the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Ready?
1st and goal.
Here we go. Let's go.
Taylor. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. York tacks on that extra point. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Set.
On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Connects on the crosser. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
50, green. Red, cycle. Blaster, 6. Hut, hut.
To the air on 3rd and long. This connects with Higgins. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
First down.
Down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard
Red,
line.
38. Hut.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Red, yellow. Let's go. Strike 10 black. Drill 52.
Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Well, the jumpiness cost him 5. 1st and goal, a little bit tougher here.
Set.
Goal to go, they're passing. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And he still got the lead thanks to early efforts.
This one's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Blue 32.
They're going to run with ETN. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Well, the 5-yard run gets him closer. It's 4th and goal from near the end zone.
A humble 5 to 6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
4th slice, nice drill green. Black ultra. Yellow, zoom.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Anders Carlson on now for the field goal try. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Panthers in front here at Bank of America. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
18, Pioneer, go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Third and long, it's Richardson. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
First down, Colts.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Straight ahead with Taylor. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Reed's got it. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Panthers 60. Go.
Taylor gets it on first and 10. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Cougar 19.
From the gun, Taylor. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Colts make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Colts cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
It's an option right that begins this drive. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. Man, those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's held to just a yard. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Drop 60. Panthers 60. Panthers 60.
Willis in the pistol. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis. Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talked about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Ready, ready. 33, yellow. Hut, hut.
The final throw before the break. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Come on, set, hut.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Come on, come on. Ready.
Play action with Richardson. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down from the 42.
Ready, ready.
One of the tight ends in motion left.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now a toss play, Taylor. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
First and 10 from the 43.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, Cowboy Eagles.
Taylor now up the middle. It's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped on the play by Big Chris Jones.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing now, Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down Colts.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Nick, tag. Got it, go.
Taylor trying the left side. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Completed over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down. A gain of 12. And the Colts first down.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Second down carry for Taylor. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, but they're the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Okay, ready?
Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70. Ready?
Here he goes, third and long. Going with the screen to Taylor. And that is a great stop to denying the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. It takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Up, let's go now. Lights,
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown. The Colts grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. That one right down the middle. And the Colts drive their lead to 11. Now it's York to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Set, hut. Hut.
Now we give to ETN running right. Blast through midfield. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20.
50, green. Set.
Here's a throw. Finds the in route complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Second down now, they need 7.
22 needle. Here we go, set. 50, ready?
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down.
You know, it's pretty clear just watching this unfold, they want to find a way to get this player in space where he's most dangerous. Defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came off on that one.
Okay, ready?
Third and 4 coming up now.
Blue, check. Here we go. Set.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. This gets the first and more. Free inside the 30. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start the second half with some needed points.
Hey, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
And the Panthers leaving their guys out there. Look at this. They're trying for 2.
You don't blue. Yellow.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Still going. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. York now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts make it a 10-point ball game. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
They'll go play action. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut.
They go play action on first down. Has it downfield, working the left. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready.
Trying it right side with ETN. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Second and 10. Here he is to throw. He's got Ayuk downfield. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Set. Zoom, black, 95.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Black ultra. Set, ready.
He's going to throw this one. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
60 red. 60 red. Hut, hut.
Throwing again on second and 10. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
That's good for a Panthers first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready?
They'll run, ETN. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, will tie this game in the fourth.
42. Panthers 39.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set first and 10.
Let's go. 19, 18. Let's go.
Play action, it's Richardson. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And not much doing, he stopped quickly.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That's complete to Reed, out left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
Dragon 60.
First down, Colts.
Richardson on first and 10. Hits his running back. On the move, past the 40. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss, we've got second and 11. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Viking 18, 70 Timberwolves. Cougar 19. Ready?
They're going to turn to Taylor on third down. Oh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw it. That's caught beyond the marker. Oh, he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a first and goal.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for second and goal.
Come on, come on. Hit. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's looking for Dallas Goedert there. So they'll be left with third and goal.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Let's go. Panthers 6 the Eagles, 6 the Eagles. Let's go.
He'll throw it. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts make it a 9-point advantage. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts make it a 10-point ball game. On now is York to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. Oh, what a hit! Stars the ball loose! And the fumble recovery is made.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
And they send him out of bounds right as he was coming up to that marker, Brock. It's going to be second down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
70.
Zone read handoff to Taylor. 7 yards on that pickup. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Ready?
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Ready, ready.
It's a design run for Richardson.
Let's go now.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
It's a design keeper. It's Richardson.
Ready.
Setting up for the kneel down on third.